Grammys contacted us and said that Kendrick had requested to collaborate with us, and we said that we were big fans of Kendrick and would love to collaborate with him. We had been playing his album for quite a while before that point, so it was cool because we got in a room with each other and we were both mutual fans, which is a great way to start a collaboration. We both had very similar ideas, actually. Right from the get-go, there was no real difference in opinion. We both wanted it to be raw. We wanted it to come together in a way that felt very natural. We didn't want to force anything, so we really wanted to spend time to make sure the transitions were smooth and made sense. And we wanted something that was different than what usually happens at the Grammys.
Yeah, we honestly have to give a pretty big shout out to Ken and the production team of the Grammys, because what we had done had never been done before, and let me tell you, the mess it made was pretty horrific. And for them to be cool with like dust settling on everyone else's gear in the hallways.
Yeah. The expensive LED wall that was right there.
Yeah, we were shocked that they let us do it.
It got in every nook and cranny that it could.
But they were cool. They were cool with it the entire
time. They let us do it.
It really let artists kind of breathe, I feel like, which was cool. We wanted to start it like what you would see at the Grammys, which is really pristine. We're all wearing white. It's very clean. It kind of just looks like a clean performance. And then we wanted to just kind of shatter that and just break it down more and more as the song went on. And then at the end, just have it be a complete mess.
The idea just kind of came from us being in the same room as Kendrick. Once we started talking about production, we started at the totally different end of the spectrum. We were going to have this grand cityscape and things kind of falling off of that.
Coming from
but as we kept on discussing, we just went in this different direction, and we all kind of started throwing out ideas and came up with the whole, starting with everything white and clean and just destroying ourselves sort of throughout the performance.
I think as for what direction we're going to go in with this next album is yet to be determined. We're really just in a space right now where we're just creating very freely with no kind of direction in mind. And that's how we've always kind of done things. We kind of just create. And whatever comes out, at the end of the day, when it comes time to select what songs will make the album, we just comb through it and pick out a collection of songs that seem to work together, that also tell a story, that also push us as artists. We're always looking to do something that's new for us and fresh and keeps it interesting for us, because we have to play those songs then, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. So yeah, I think right now we're just in the creation process, just kind of throwing paint at a wall and seeing what sticks.
Yeah, we don't really pick a direction that we're going and then try to write to cater to that. We more just write everything we can and then step back and edit and look and see which direction we've ended up going.
We definitely have talked about releasing like a B-sides album at some point, because there really is a lot of stuff that gets pushed to the side that we really feel still has merit, but for one reason or another we didn't want it on an album. So I'm sure in the future that'll come, but as of right now we're pretty focused on putting out an album. We're still a young band, one album in. I think you kind of have to prove yourself more as an artist before you can put out a B-sides album, because people have to care enough about your A-sides first.
That being said, I think we're probably more excited for a B-sides album than a lot of bands, because we write a lot. For every song that makes it on an album, there's probably 9 or 10 that don't make it, and a lot of those are kind of interesting and quirky.
They have character.
Yeah, a lot of character. Yeah. But who knows? I mean, at the end of the day, I think even an A-sides album we'll try to, I think after this album, I don't think we're gonna be some band that wants to make some statement and be like, we're gonna put out a total concept album with 10-minute songs.
And now
just
a
seems a little
tribute to the rise and fall of the Roman Empire.
Yeah, it just seems a little
They're always gonna be good pop songs,
We like melodic melodies, but we like to push ourselves as artists and grow and mature. And so
we like drums and percussion, so some of those B-sides are gonna be real funky.
We've been back to Norway a number of times.
We've even been back to Bergen.
Yeah, I don't think I've really topped the night of the many aquavits and the broken bottle on the head or whatever happened. I did go back to that bar. I have had aquavit at the bar where I was served the aquavit before, served to me by a beautiful Norwegian girl with a Tom Waits tattoo.
But you weren't by yourself, were you?
No, I went with him. We also had
supervision this time.
Radaputz, which is more evil than aquavit.
Yeah.
I think it's Austrian. That's ginger liquor.
You guys are a bad influence on each other.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's a picture of Satan on the bottle saying, you really shouldn't drink this, it's a bad idea.
But I don't think that anything too dramatic happened that time.
No. That was when we went back to try to see Biffy Clyro, and they wouldn't let us on the stage.
Oh yeah.
Because you were completely drunk.
We just got drunk and argued with
sketchy.
security a
They're
little
like,
bit.
I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to allow you on the stage.